How y'all doing? Sorry, Chisels. F.Y.F.NATION, Chisels World. You know what I mean? Been absent for a minute. I've been working on this music. Yeah. Also, first off, thank you for tuning in to Chisels World, F.Y.F. Nation Television. You know, doing the thing. Headed for F.Y.F. Empire Status, F.Y.F. World. Thank you, all the followers, all the listeners, the likers, sharers. You know what I mean? But yeah. I've been on pause for a minute. I've been making some music, and I haven't shared anything. But the real reason I've been on pause was that I was contacted by somebody to write a movie soundtrack, and I was writing the songs, building a rapport with the gentleman, and for me, it just the relationship was sour because really he was talking too much pie in the sky for me, and when it came time to prove, it was always something on his end that went wrong. So I'm no fool. He ain't gonna make no fool out of me, type is. So that's basically how that went, and start talking to the fella, start communicating with this guy, cause like I said, he's talking too much pie in the sky for me, and so that's how that went. I was writing songs for his movie. He wanted me to write his soundtrack to his movie called The Golden Rule, and I was in there doing the damn thing, putting the music together. I put that's too early. Hold on. Well, that's one of them. He asked me to write some songs based on the white people who assisted in the fight to end slavery, the things that they did, and he was giving me a lot of information to read and study up on, so that songs would be factually correct. I put together 6 songs. One I think I threw away or I didn't mix down, but I can't remember. But I put together some joints for the dude. I gave him samples of where I was headed with the songs and so forth, and he just never showed improve. He's talking about the name of his movie is called The Golden Rule, and it was just to really highlight the untold chapters of American history, because when you talk about civil rights, they always throw up Martin Luther King, but since 1856 or 1865, black people have been reapplying and applying for civil rights back to back, just like applying for the right to vote. It's just bringing light to the subject, to the things that aren't being taught in school as far as the subject is concerned. And I wrote some songs for the guy, sent him some samples of the things that I was working on, and let him know where I was headed with the songs and so forth. And like I said, I'll play this one. I'll put this one on the seal instrumental, cause it was a song about Pennsylvania Hall, and the events that took place there, about the white people who are fighting in the Congress Hall behind ending slavery. And I cannot remember this gentleman's name, but it was one gentleman who was, I believe, he was pro-slavery, and he did some reprehensible things on the Congress floor, and had issued a challenge to one of the other congressmen, and he did something unprofessional according to the rules, because at that time they believed in dueling and having honor. And so what he did was, I believe he assaulted the man at home or something like that, and so forth. And the result of that was another gentleman who was anti-slavery felt you besmirched the honor of Congress and the American way. And this gentleman found this man a couple of days later and beat him on the he just beat him with, I believe it was a cane, on the floor of the Congress right in Pennsylvania Hall, if I'm not mistaken. But this song here that I put on the seal, the instrumental, the hook I put on this seal instrumental is in relation to that song. I didn't write the verses because I sent him the samples, and he was still talking pie in the sky, and I'm like, I'm not continuing nothing until I see some real results. You talking about you gonna come holler at your boy, and you coming to see me, but every time you come, you talking about you ready to come put this down and lock it in on paper. You wanna have an issue about my life, not me. You want to ask me how my financial situation is, and then when I tell you, my bills is backed up. Nigga can't just sit on his hands and wait. I mean? I got children. Shit has to be done. We got bills to be paid. I can't just wait for you to decide whatever you're going to decide, and then you're ready to, come and lock this in on paper. I was done with this guy for almost like 2 months, type shit. This Gregory Lyles guy, and it was just all pie in the sky for me, and I'm not about that. But this is one of the joints. I'll be right back.
Freedom for every citizen, equal and fair. Treatment is for the country's declaration. Abolitionists fought with bravery to lift this end of slavery and the tyranny for peace, fighting to unify a nation under God.
And this is another one.
With the heart of a hunter, he will not surrender, no. With the will of a hero.
This song was about William Garrett. You know what I mean? Very active and fighting to end slavery, not in pieces, but immediately. Absolutely in all forms. I sat, when I put these hooks together, I put some real thought into it, into the how how the song would be perceived, and the wordplay in the song, and plus when I was writing these songs, it was important to me that I'd be able to tie in the facts about these people in the verses, whether it be second verse or third verse or throughout all the verses, depending on how the song flowed and how to get the point across. That was like I said, that was one of those were two of the songs. The first one was about the events that took place in Pennsylvania Hall. The second one was about the one you just heard. The basis for it was about a man named William Lloyd Garrett, and he was very active. He didn't want no halfway. He didn't want to compromise. He didn't want to piece by piece. He wanted it all in one shot. We're going to end slavery right now. We're not going to take away this piece. We're not going to wait and then do this. He said all or nothing right now. You know what I mean? And that's how he gave it up. He was also very influential in the first women's rights movement. Very influential in that. When he's very influential in that, and you know, all this was taking place between I believe 1865 to maybe 1900 something. You know, I haven't read all this stuff in a while, so because back burner is back to F.Y.F.NATION, and you wasn't showing. I mean, I created samples for you to know where I was headed with these songs and the ideas I was having about the songs and the wordplay type stuff, and all he did was offer me pie in the sky. I'm not about that. I need to eat. Pie in the sky don't feed me. Pie in the refrigerator, no, that's a different story. But and this next one is gonna play is the one with the hook. Well, with the hook and the verse. I wrote a little verse for it.
White abolitionist. Fought to end slavery. I read about him. He's a sad son. So I understood him. You know what I mean? For the strength he stood, fighting for the good. Believing in the better side of humanity, equal and fair. Treatment for a woman and man, justice giving, no matter the sin, no matter the sin. See the beauty of God within, united and fighting for slavery. North we can feel tomorrow. He will not surrender, no. With the will of a hero, bring hope for tomorrow. He will say tomorrow.
We are joined in unity.
We are
one family, one country. But that's the only song I sent him with a verse on it to see where it's going. And he's talking about, yeah, I love the song. He wanted me to complete the song, but I'm not gonna complete the song unless you're gonna show and prove. You know what I mean? And you have not shown and proved. All you did was just, promise cake in the sky, and I'm not for all that. You know what I mean? And like I said, I put the stuff. That shit is not. I'm finished with that. There, I'm not messing with it no more. If he do contact me, I don't know what I'm telling him. I might tell him, unless you're gonna show up and put some guap in my hand, then I'm not continuing nothing type biz. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna get dick. I don't like getting dick. As a matter of fact, I'm making my business to not get dick. I do the dicking. You know what I mean? That's my chick. I beat the pussy up. I ain't for all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna let these other joints play so you know, and then I'm just end it real quick. That's that Stevie Wonder, Part-Time Lover.
United as one.
One family together.
We are one. Every woman and every man.
Yeah.
Every daughter and every son.
Yeah.
Every breath, every life together. We are one.
We're one.
Yeah. We are one family. One country together. We stand
As one. I didn't want to, these songs, I didn't want to just, hold on. Yeah, I didn't want to just, do some shit. I wanted to really put some real heart, some real thought, extra, I just wanted them to really reach. I like this hook too. Hold on. This one, I like it just so much.
In the spirit of love, we remember, we celebrate
your bravery.
The end of slavery.
Water falling. This is written about Fort Sumter. You know what I mean? Trying to encapsulate particular moments that was very impactful and influential in the ending of slavery.
Celebrate your bravery and end of slavery.
We honor your sacrifice. You know? And then he had asked me to write a current event song about the about what Obama did in Selma.
American history, the untold chapter demonstrates that we need to be honest. Our country, our history.
It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. You know, that's just, you know, what I was working on for the dude, you know, giving them some samples of what I was where I was headed with the songs and whatnot. So you know, that was that, you know, and you know, he didn't show up for what he was talking about, you know. I gave you what you asked for, you know what I mean? Let you know that I'm committed and you know, I'm about, you know, putting the soundtrack together for you. You know, he just never showed up. He ain't do what he was supposed to do, so I ain't writing no more. I ain't doing no more with nothing of that. You know, so that's how that went. On the other flip side of that was I've been working on this Best of Cody Banks joint, you know what I mean? Well, actually no. I put together a video mixtape on the DVD for what I call the Best of Cody Banks. You know, a bunch of songs that I like and a bunch of songs that people like that I really felt, you know, could be labeled as the Best of Cody Banks. That's up there on that KODI'S Villa, F.Y.F.NATIon. F.Y.F.NATIon, KODI'S Villa. You know, and then I put together this In the Making mixtape where I finally finished putting it together, the video mixtape version of it. And the way I put it together was I used Grand Theft Auto video clips for the first I believe 5 to 6 videos, because it was bands about this comfort, distance, and FIF trippy. So that's 5. Yeah, those first 5 videos, I used Grand Theft Auto footage to make the videos and just try to, you know, make it visually tell a story with the stuff that I used to create the video. And then the last 3 songs, I believe it is, Going Off, Oceans, and Turn Up. Going Off, I used my video footage from when I went to Club Bam and performed that song. So I used that video footage. And Oceans and Turn Up, what I did was I chopped up, you know, pieces of videos that I've already made and pieces of recordings. For Oceans, I just used a whole bunch of family related recordings and threw the song behind it, put the video there, you know, put the song behind it, and you know, try to make it, you know, correlate to the song as best as possible. And same thing with Turn Up. I just took, you know, a lot of the scenes of us hyped together, enjoying ourselves, and collaged them for the video Turn Up. And that basically is the whole In the Making mixtape. So, you know, it's up there on Children's World, F.Y.F.NATIon Television, and the Best of Cody Banks is on KODI'S Villa, F.Y.F.NATIon. You know, I put that NY mixtape out not too long ago. That's in your Google Play Store. Thank you to everybody, like I said earlier in the broadcast, the video. Thank you to everybody who watches, listening, fans, likes, shares. I think if I said follow, if I didn't follow, you know, from Twitter to Reverb to YouTube to Facebook to my Google Plus, everybody who's liking, sharing, following, thank you for, being a part of this F.Y.F. Nation. And keep your eyes on the lookout. I got my boy Feta coming. You know what I mean? He coming. We gonna got a new track that I've been waiting to put together with him. And yeah, like I said, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Just wanted to update y'all, let y'all know why I haven't put new things out. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. Deuces. It's F.Y.F. Nation. Deuces.